Welcome to our job book setup series. If you're joining midway, I recommend starting from the beginning, since each video builds on the last. In the last section, I showed you how to set up your expense items in job book. In this section, we'll be looking at creating users and assigning them roles in the job book system. Let's talk about how users and roles work in the job book system. JobBook uses a standard email and password login, just like most platforms you're used to. If you forget your password, you can always reset it, and a reset email will be sent to your email address on file. Every user in JobBook also has permissions associated with the account. JobBook has 4 permission levels: technicians, project managers, job coordinators, and administrators. Technicians handle field work and drafting. Project managers approve timesheets, invoices, and view reports. Job coordinators create jobs and set rates. Administrators can do all that, plus manage users and employees. Let's see what it takes to create a user and set up roles in JobBook. From the dashboard, click the settings icon in the top right. Then select users. Then click the create button. The first field is the name field. Let's fill in the name of your user. Let's call him Charlie C. The next field is email address. I'll paste his email. The next field is roles. Since Charlie is a party chief, we'll assign him the technician role. Once that is done, you can click the save button. That will both create the user in the JobBook system and email the user a password creation email. Make sure the email you use exists, or you'll never see the password creation email. If everything looks correct, click Save. As you can see, our new user is now displayed on the user list. You can edit a user's name or role anytime. If you change the email, note that the system won't automatically resend a password setup email. You'll need to trigger a password reset manually from the login page. I'll now create a few more users in the system so we have something to work with. Feel free to pause the video and create your own users. Remember, once you create a user, that person will receive an email, so make sure the email used exists. As you can see, we now have multiple users set up. Users log in to access JobBook. What they can see and do depends on their role. Technicians have limited access. They cannot see any financial data. Project managers can view all reports, but cannot create jobs or change rates. Job coordinators can do all that, plus create jobs and set rates. Administrators have full access and are the only ones who can manage users and employees. If you're interested in more detail about how the different roles interact with the system, see our JobBook How to Use Guide series for more information, or read our help documents. Links to both can be found in the description below this video. That is about all there is to user creation. In the next video, I'll show you how to create employees in JobBook. After that, we'll wrap up and point you to additional help resources. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.